Hello. All right, here's another motion problem. This time we're going to be looking for the distance traveled. So a toy train moves along a winding track at an average speed of 0.25 meters per second. How far will it travel in 4.0 minutes? All right, so let's start with our givens again. Okay, we have that, which is our speed. So v is equal to 0.25 meters per second. We have the time, t equals 4.00 minutes. And we are looking for the distance. Okay. All right, so the first thing that we should notice is that we need units to be able to cancel out. And so we have minutes here and we have seconds here. So we need to convert this to seconds. All right, so in 1 minute, there are 60 seconds. Okay, so the minutes cancel out, and 4 times 60 gives me 240 seconds, right? Okay, so next thing we need to do is we need to find the equation that we're going to use. So we know that velocity average is equal to distance divided by time. But we're looking for x, so let's put it in that form. So if we cross multiply, we get x to be equal to v average times time. Okay, so plugging in, we get 0.25 meters per second, okay, times 240 seconds. Okay, so if you notice that my seconds cancel, so now putting that in, we're going to get 0.25 times 240, and that is 60. So the distance traveled is 60.0 meters. All right, I hope this helps. A truck's speed increases uniformly from 15 kilometers per hour to 60 kilometers per hour in 20 seconds. Determine A, the average speed, B, the acceleration, and C, the distance traveled. Well, the first thing we're going to do is find the givens. So we're given the initial speed. So VI is equal to 15 kilometers per hour. And our V final is equal to 60 kilometers per hour. And we're given time to be 20 seconds. All right, so let's put these, they want the answers in units of meters and seconds. So let's convert these. So there are 1,000 meters, 1,000 meters in 1 kilometer. There are 60, in 1 hour, there are 60 minutes. And in 1 minute, there are 60 seconds. All right, so we're going to take 15 times 1,000, divide that by 60 times 60, which happens to be 3,600, and we get 4.2 meters per second. All right, let's do the same for the 60 kilometers now. So again, we have 1,000 meters in 1 kilometer. In 1 hour, we have 60 minutes. And in 1 minute, we have 60 seconds. Okay, calculating that, we get 60 times 1,000 divided by 3,600, which gives me 16.7 meters per second. All right. Okay, so now that we have everything in the units that we need, the first thing it asks for is the average speed. So average speed, so V average is equal to V final plus V initial divided by 2. So V final, 16.7 meters per second plus 4.2 meters per second divided by 2. All right, calculating that. So 16.7 plus 4.2 divided by 2 gives me 10.5 meters per second. All right, so for part B, it asks to determine the acceleration. Well, the acceleration is equal to the change in velocity. So V final minus V initial divided by the time. And we have the time. So we're going to take 16.7 meters per second, subtract 4.2 meters per second, and we are going to divide by 20 seconds. So 16 minus 4.2, divide that by 20, and we get 0.63 meters per second squared. All right, so that's B. So C asks for the distance traveled. Okay, so we can use this formula. X is equal to V average times T. Okay. So my V average is 10.5 meters per second. My time is 20 seconds. You notice that seconds cancel out. So 10.5 times 20 gives me 210 meters. So that is the distance traveled. All right, hope this helps.